Hey, welcome back. I once again find myself right here at episode 8 of the Rykamortice homemade album. In my last episode, I talked about how maybe it might be fun to show you how I write some of these songs. What most people don't know about me is they think of me as a bass player. I've been a bass player my whole life, but my main goal has always been to be a songwriter. And I've written a lot of different kinds of songs. I even wrote a Christmas song once because I think songwriters should do that kind of stuff. Now, there's lots of different ways of writing songs. I've written them academically, where I'm going to have a verse and a chorus and a pre-chorus and all that. And I had a concept, in mind, but sometimes the songs come out of just a riff or an idea, and you kind of piece them together. For this album, what I've been doing is I've been taking old riffs I've had for over the years and using them and adding a couple of new riffs to fill out the song. And kind of let them kind of form naturally that way, and then coming up with the lyrics later, listening to my finished arrangement and figuring out where I want the lyrics and whatnot. So, but at this point of the process, I've run out of my old ideas. So this particular song is made up of brand new riffs, and in my last supplemental episode, I put it out there to the universe to rate them and whatnot. And I didn't get much of a response. A lady named Tanya made a couple suggestions, and I took that, and I appreciate that. Thanks, Tanya, for participating. And I took that information and I used it to help arrange the song. But I'm going to play those 4 riffs that I have for you right now, and we'll take it from there. So now that I had four riffs that I could work with, it was time to arrange those into an arrangement that flowed to me. And like I said, I used Tanya's favorite riff. She rated them, which one she liked the best and whatnot. And I used that as the main riff. But anyway, so I arranged it into a flow that I liked. And then what I do is I start coming up with bass parts and drum parts and laying those down. So any of my friends that I know who have been in the recording studio know what a happy accident is. And I had had that happen on this song. I really wanted to have a song on the album that started with the drums. And so I came up with a drum beat that I thought was kind of cool. And then when it got to the point where I was thinking about the concept of the song and the title of the song, I kept going back to this song I had been thinking about Tecumseh, this native warrior who fought the U.S. government till the death. They knew they were going to lose, but just kept going anyway. An amazing story, really. So I thought, yeah, I'll write that one. I called it The Prophet's War. So this song is called The Prophet's War. But the drum beat that I had come up with was I think, a great happy accident for this song because it suits the theme quite well. And hey, let me know what you think. So now that I had that piece of the puzzle in place, it was time to lay down some bass and the rest of the tracks till we get a song there that we can write some lyrics to. a song. I just needed lyrics. I found the chorus pretty easy to come by, as the song ended up being called The Prophet's War, which lends itself easily to a chorus, which is basically the hook of the song, really. However, the verses didn't work. I had too many words in a too short a space, and it just didn't work for the vibe of the song. So I had to give that a rethink, and I finally figured it out. And so the song ended up being called The Prophet's War. And I'm going to play some of that for you. So there you have it. That's how I put that particular song together. Like I said, there's many different ways of writing a song. I find when I get stuck, I'll just write a few riffs and try and piece them together and pray it works out. It doesn't always. Sometimes you come up with some real bummers, but you keep plugging at it, don't you? So now that the recording's done, it's a matter of the mixing and the production part, which I have I've known from hearing tests I've had through works that I have some frequency deficiencies in my hearing, and I thought it might be best to find some help. So I looked around at people I knew and stuff, and I asked a friend of mine, Graham from Sonic Vision, if he would help me produce this album, and he has agreed, and we've been working together for a couple of months now, and we have 3 songs kind of finalized for a mix, pre-mastering kind of thing, and I'm really thankful to have Graham on board to help me finish this thing to the best it can be. I want more ears, not just mine. So yeah, you're doing a great job, and I'm looking forward to us finishing it. Graham's on board, and I've got one more song to write. I got song seven's almost finished. I got to write some lyrics to it and whatnot, but the main body of it's done. And after that, one more song, and I think we're done this puppy. So thanks for tuning in, and letting me share my time with you. Remember, if you want to check out my videos, stuff I've done in the past, you can go to Rick Slick Lee YouTube, or you can follow me on Facebook, Rykamortice. Anyway, this one's been a blast. I've had a lot of fun on this one. We'll see you next time. Cheers.